In life, challenges are inevitable. There are moments when the path ahead seems unclear, when obstacles appear insurmountable, and when the weight of difficulties threatens to overshadow our hopes. Yet, it is in these very moments that the mindset of an optimist reveals its extraordinary power. An optimist, far from ignoring the existence of difficulty, chooses to see beyond it. Where others may see only barriers, an optimist sees the possibility for growth, for learning, and for transformation. This way of thinking does not simply gloss over hardship. Instead, it recognizes that within every problem lies the seed of opportunity. Consider for a moment the story of someone facing a career setback, a missed promotion, a failed project, or even the loss of a job. For many, such experiences can be deeply discouraging, causing self-doubt and fear of the future. But an optimist approaches these setbacks differently. Rather than dwelling on what went wrong, they ask, "What can I learn from this experience? How can this challenge help me become stronger, wiser, or more resilient?" By reframing the situation, the optimist finds new avenues for personal and professional growth. Perhaps the setback is a chance to develop new skills, to explore a different career path, or to build the inner strength that will serve them in future endeavors. This mindset is not about denying reality or pretending that pain does not exist. Instead, it is about cultivating the ability to look at life's difficulties with clear eyes and an open heart. It is about asking, in every situation, what opportunities might be hidden within the challenge. Often, these opportunities are not immediately apparent. They require patience, creativity, and a willingness to persist even in the face of adversity. But for those who embrace the optimistic perspective, the rewards can be profound. Scientific research has shown that optimism is more than just a feel-good attitude. It is a powerful tool for resilience and success. Studies have found that optimistic individuals tend to be healthier, happier, and more successful in their personal and professional lives. They are better able to cope with stress, recover from setbacks, and maintain motivation over the long term. This is not because they are immune to hardship, but because they choose to interpret difficulties as temporary and surmountable. They believe that their actions matter and that they have the power to shape their own destiny. History is filled with examples of individuals who have embodied this optimistic spirit. Think of Thomas Edison, who famously failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. When asked about his failures, Edison replied that he had not failed, but rather discovered thousands of ways that would not work. Each setback was not a defeat, but an opportunity to learn, adapt, and try again. This relentless optimism fueled his creativity and perseverance, ultimately leading to groundbreaking inventions that changed the world. Or consider the story of Helen Keller, who lost her sight and hearing as a child. Despite immense challenges, she refused to be defined by her limitations. With the help of devoted teachers and her own unyielding determination, she learned to communicate, to write, and to inspire millions. Helen Keller once said, "Optimism is the faith that leads to achievement." Nothing can be done without hope and confidence. Her life is a testament to the power of seeing opportunity in every difficulty, no matter how daunting. The optimistic mindset can transform ordinary lives as well. Imagine someone facing a difficult relationship, perhaps a friendship strained by misunderstanding or a family bond tested by conflict. It is easy, in such moments, to focus on the pain or to withdraw in disappointment. But an optimist approaches the situation with curiosity and hope. They ask, "What can I learn from this? How can I communicate more honestly, listen more deeply, or forgive more freely?" In doing so, they create the possibility for healing, for deeper connection, and for growth on both sides. Of course, adopting an optimistic outlook is not always easy. Life's difficulties can feel overwhelming, and it is natural to experience moments of doubt or discouragement. But optimism is not something we are born with. It is a skill that can be cultivated over time. It begins with small choices, choosing to focus on what we can control, seeking out lessons in failure, and reminding ourselves that every difficulty contains the potential for new beginnings. One powerful practice for developing optimism is gratitude. When we make a habit of noticing and appreciating the good in our lives, even in the midst of difficulty, we train our minds to see opportunities rather than obstacles. Gratitude shifts our focus from what is lacking to what is possible, and from despair to hope. Another important practice is reframing our thoughts. When we catch ourselves thinking, "This is impossible," we can ask, "What is one small step I can take?" When we feel stuck, we can seek support from others, remembering that we do not have to face challenges alone. Optimism does not mean pretending that everything is perfect. It means believing that, with effort and perseverance, we can make things better. In the stillness of a quiet room, a study, a library, a tranquil tea house, we can reflect on the stories of those who have gone before us. We can read books that inspire us, listen to the wisdom of others, and find encouragement in the experiences of people who have faced and overcome great adversity. Such moments of reflection remind us that we, too, have the capacity to see opportunity in difficulty, to turn setbacks into stepping stones, and to create a life filled with purpose and meaning. Ultimately, the choice to be an optimist is a gift we give ourselves. It is a way of living that transforms not only our own lives, but also the lives of those around us. When we choose to see opportunity in every difficulty, we inspire others to do the same. We become beacons of hope, resilience, and possibility. So, the next time you face a challenge, large or small, pause for a moment. Take a deep breath, and ask yourself, what opportunity might be hidden within this difficulty? What can I learn? How can I grow? And how can I use this experience to move forward? In that moment, you will discover the quiet strength of optimism, the ability to turn even the darkest times into moments of light, growth, and opportunity. And in doing so, you will find that the world is filled with far more possibilities than you ever imagined.